we finally convinced Mr. Fadi to give us a thorough walk around of this car, which is, what is this car, Fadi?
This car is Abdul Jabbar Said, the Evo, the winning car of Swaihan Mile 2024. Hopefully it will run again this year. I will let you know a few things about this car as much as we can.
So should we start the engine bay?
Let's go. The engine is a 4D63. It's a stock OEM block. It's a 2.2 liter, meaning it has a 94 millimeter crank. Of course, with aluminum rods, force pistons, and the very special head gasket of fire rings.
Why did we go 2.2?
I'm favoring always a stroker. I feel the 2 liter is lazy. Prepare the head well. We've used an aluminum rod. Maybe it will forgive some extra RPM.
Are we running Mavic?
The Mavic is deleted. It has an Evo 8 head. The Mavic doesn't do any good if you're running a big turbo. Like, it's good for the mid-range, but this is a peaky car.
What is that monster of a turbo? What are we running here?
Precision 7685 in a stock location. We didn't do forward facing. We wanted it to look as much as possible as a street car. So this is a very hard fabrication, especially for the downpipe, but we finally fitted 7685 precision. It's a massive turbo.
And what about the fueling?
The fueling, we started with a twin brushless fuel pump from Protec initially, and it was running on ethanol. That was good enough delivering, but then we switched to methanol. We found out that ethanol is struggling a little bit to suppress knock beyond 4 bar of boost. So last round, we ran this car and we ran it at a 4.5 or 4.6 bar of boost. So we switched to using methanol as a fuel. At the back, I will show you, we have a fuel cell where we use methanol, mechanical fuel pump running on the camshafts. Of course, oversized supply and return lines. For the injectors, we have fitted the twin rail on a Magnus intake manifold with 8 injector setup, 2,600 cc each. So it's a 2,600 multiplied by 8. That's how much fuel you will need.
And we're using injector dynamics, yeah?
Yeah, it's an ID 2,600 XDS. The fuel system was sufficient. We were very happy with this setup.
And did you do any weight savings in terms of like the engine bay? Like I see, let's say for example, that we have a Braille battery right over there.
Yes, this is a lithium battery. Removed unnecessary options like the AC, the ABS, but that is really didn't reduce the weight because all the hardware is oversized. We have the oiling system is a Magnus dry sump. Okay. You can see also like the weight and size of the turbo kit is more than factory. The oiling system running, like the reservoir of the oil containing 10 liters is more. 6-inch intercooler, of course, it's heavier than factory. So we were trying to offset with removing unnecessary things like AC system, power steering. But actually, it runs a power steering, but not the OEM power steering. We've added a power steering pump on the dry sump, and it's driven by the same mechanism of dry sump. So it still have a power steering, but it's not OEM.
So for people who don't know what Swaihan is and the regulations, this car looks very stock. So why is that?
Swaihan is a half-mile event, top speed event, of course. The 4-cylinder categories is regularized in one single category, which calls for no weight reduction, no lightweight composite body panel. So you're not allowed to reduce the weight of the body or the interior or remove anything from the interior. So this car has a full factory body panels. It has full glass, no Lexan, no plastics, and the full interior trims are there.
Crazy.
Let's speak about the power management and ECU control. We've fabricated in-house a full wiring harness, mil-spec wiring harness for the engine. It has also a full mil-spec wiring harness for the body, which we have cancelled any unnecessary branches to simplify and make maintenance easy. It's running on a M150 Motec with a GPRP Pro package. We have also a twin PDM setup from Motec, PDM 15. We will show you a Motic dash, a Motic keypad. So basically a full Motic system running this car in terms of power management and engine management.
Cool. Should we look inside?
Yeah.
Wow, that's super clean.
If you look inside, it doesn't give you a feel more than like just a modified street car, with the exception of 2 Recaro pole position FIA and a Cusco bolt-on roll case. The car looks absolutely stock with a working driver's window, regulator, with everything, all the trims, all the plastics, the rear.
Wow, that's
Everything is
crazy. Yeah.
It feels normal. The transmission is an X-Shift 6-speed sequential. It shows the longest final drive to attain top speed. So
And what was the top speed that we hit?
the highest speed this car get with this weight was like 333.6
Crazy.
kilometer per hour, which I think it's capable of bettering this number very soon. But
Stay tuned.
yeah, we've encountered like a small glitch in the nitro system, backfired on us, so we will fix that and we will reattempt.
Amazing. Did we see the NOS system at the back?
Yeah, let me show you that one.
Whoa.
See, in the trunk you can see of course the fuel cell,
Wow.
the nitros bottle. This is a central fire extinguisher. We have here the water methanol injection aquamist system.
Yeah.
And in here you can see the paddle shifter. We've used a high pressure bottle instead of the compressor and separate bottle. This is just to reduce complexity and weight.
And have we used the parachute so far?
Parachute, luckily we didn't have to use it, but it's there just in case.
Cool.
Since we fitted the car with the lightweight brakes, which are really not needed because the runoff area in Swaihan is adequate. At least there's 2 kilometers of running, but in case of emergency, there is some kind of brake. Running 15-inch TE37 with the drag radials from Mickey Thompson. We found that it's doing a good job on that in this setup. I mean, there's much more hidden in this car to tell you about. Like, we have a tubular lightweight subframes, upgraded on the drivetrain. You have a billet transfer case with billet ring and pinion, a 3000 GT, rear LSD differential, which is bigger than the Evo unit, carbon fiber drive shaft, quaife, center diff, quaife front diff. Many details about like magnets, clutch slipper. There's a line lock for staging. We didn't prepare it exactly for Swaihan, but we make it also ready if he wants to attempt quarter mile type of competition in the future.
Inshallah. Yeah. So what do we expect from Swaihan this year? What are we thinking?
I mean, the goal is clear. I mean, we always run to win. This year, we will add on top of winning it, setting a new record. I mean, I'm hoping of resetting the record for the 4-cylinder, which I'm sure it's capable of. All what we need is some good luck and one good run.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Fadi.
You're welcome.